I weighed over 300 pounds, and this is my Zepbound before and after weight loss transformation reaction video. So why do I have this video up on the screen? I have originally lost over 112 pounds the last 2 years, 9 months. I did weigh over 300 pounds when I started losing 112 pounds. And one of our beautiful viewers, Shannon, emailed me about this video. This video is when I was in the bowels and depths of weight gain, and me coming on and telling, like, starting to crack on that of how bad things had gotten after I had lost a substantial amount of weight as the Countess of Low Carb, and I had gained back all that weight and then some. This is me. It was devastating. And so making this video was super humiliating, but I also could not stand not being honest. As a woman of integrity, I could not stand not being honest of, like, this is my life right now. So Shannon encouraged me, and bless you, Shannon. I love you so much, girl. She is one of our OG Countess of Shopping group members. You can go to that link down in the description link below, and if I reference any resources, they'll be in the link down in the description link below. She wanted me to do a reaction video because she watched it, which, bless you, by the way. So many of you guys go back and watch my old videos after being a YouTuber for 7 years. I've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos. And on the Zepbound weight loss and mounjaro weight loss specifically, there's there's tons. There's so many. I think it's up to like 800 now, something like that. It's crazy. 700, 800, it's a lot. So I'm gonna do a reaction to this video. I probably will cry, but I want you to stay till the end, whether you're just starting your Zepbound journey or GLP-1 if you're on Wegovy or semaglutide, to hopefully help encourage you. And if you're one of my OGs who's been on, like I have, GLP-1 medication or Zepbound for years, stay till the end. We're gonna talk about how this is gonna how you can implement changes to be better, faster, stronger with your weight loss, your GLP-1 weight loss, and for your own transformation before and after. My life is so different. I'm not this person anymore. So let me dive in and we can talk about it because I'm sure a lot of it's going to resonate with y'all too. Hopefully all the tech works. Major life update. Hi friends, it's Elizabeth, Countess of Low Carb. I am excited to be here with you guys. I'm actually on set here on my Amazon Live set with a major life update. I know it's been several weeks since I've been here with you guys, but I've got some major life updates to share with you guys. I just got off air at Amazon Live, and I wanted to come over because I have been missing you guys. And please know the Countess of Low Carb and Friends community makes my heart go pitter patter, and I've missed you guys. But I feel like I have to be completely authentic and honest as to what's been going on behind the scenes. I started this channel, Countess of Low Carb, 4 years ago. And in that time frame, I ended up losing over 79, 80 plus pounds through keto, through intermittent fasting. I ended up getting pregnant with our daughter. We ended up having our daughter pass. Just a lot of life stuff. We've owned businesses, we've sold businesses in there. When I started this YouTube channel 4 years ago, we owned one of the top $10 million dog walking companies in the nation in Northern Virginia. We subsequently now sold that business. We've opened and exchanged and sold businesses in the interim. A lot of life has been going on from when I started this channel. And now where I am today, over 4 years ago, a lot has continued to change with Countess of Low Carb as the brand, my weight loss journey. The weight loss journey part is I've lost 25 pounds. Yay! On my weight loss journey, which feels amazing, from January, which feels awesome. So I'm back on track. But there's something that has been preventing me from making content here. Is that there's been this shift for me that I have felt like, and you guys know also my best friend is Christy Davis, for example. She is also a YouTuber. She has amazing content here. She does a lot of keto, low carb content about her weight loss journey, about her diabetes journey. Her content's so good. And I want to say, go watch her content if you haven't watched her content. But I felt like I haven't been able to produce content for you guys because I feel like, why should you listen to me if I gain back all of the weight? That I'm not an expert in this subject matter anymore. That I am struggling just like you are. I'm battling and grappling every day, just like some of you, not all of you, but some of you are. And I feel like, why should I produce content if it's not coming from an expert space or space of where I can provide hope? When I've just been on this hamster loop, quite frankly, the past 2 years, since the virus started 2 years ago, and even a little bit before that, there had been a mindset shift for me where I had gained weight after my daughter's passing. I've struggled with making content because I feel like
a fraud in some sense of like, how can I share tips of keto, low carb, intermittent fasting if I myself am struggling so hard? And so therefore, I felt in my heart and my spirit that I do need to change the direction here on Countess of Low Carb over to what does feel right. And what has subsequently happened 2 years ago, I was one of the early Amazon live streamers that came onto the platform. Now there's thousands over on Amazon live streaming, and wanted to change this channel into a little bit of a different direction, more for shopping and home-based items for you, and Amazon finds and Amazon must-haves, because that's what I authentically do for a living, and that's what I do every day. You guys can see me in the mornings over on Amazon Live pretty much every single day before 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm pretty much always over there, and I will link that down in the description link below. But I feel like moving this channel's direction over into that and away from the weight loss space, since I am losing weight, but very slowly, but it's really hard for me to make content on days where I binge eat, which I still do. To come on camera and make content, I can't do it. I know there's other content creators that can, but I cannot. And it feels inauthentic. It feels forced. It feels not natural. And I want to be 100% authentic. I want to be 100% there and present. And I want to make content that's coming out, 2, 3 times a week, 4 times a week for you. And I really struggle doing that here with Countess of Low Carb. It's been a blocking. I feel like it's been a relationship where I need to kind of break up and move on, but I don't, because there's history with it. But I want to keep going with content because I love being a YouTuber. I love making content for a community that is looking for solutions for pain points. And I really feel like over on Amazon, for example, that is my space, that is my calling, that is my niche. I feel like I was made to do that, and all like I actually have my report. She talks too much. Well, now I get paid to talk too much for a living. I can talk for 3.5 hours straight for a living. So this video has been a long time coming. It's felt painful to be able to share that I'm switching the direction off of weight loss and into a different space. You may see the title of this channel change. I'm still praying on that, which it does. I will make sure I change that down in the description link below. But I wanted to tell you guys, just because I feel like I've been away for so long, that for some of the few of you that are left still here in the community, thank you. And you know who you are, and I love you. And I'm excited for this new direction. I'm really, really excited. And if that means if you're an OG Countess of Low Carb member and that our time has come to a close, that you don't have interest in the new content I'm going to be putting out, I respect that very much. I personally follow and unfollow people for where my mental health is and in the mental space of what I want to be having in my inner circle. And so I respect that if that's where our journey needs to end together, I totally get it. And know that I love you and I'm grateful for the time that we have been together here on YouTube. Because I can see having millions and millions of people, watch videos that I made where they started when my kid was a baby. I beta tested doing YouTube when my son was a little boy, and his little, like, barely being able to sit up in grocery stores many, many moons ago, for subsequently another channel, to now be in this space of having millions of views and being able to have an encouraging community is awesome. But I don't feel like I'm serving you any longer in the best possible space by continuing to make weight loss content, because it feels unnatural, forced, and I'm struggling hardcore to continue along that journey of sharing that candidly, of where I'm not the expert. I'm not the authority on that. And I feel like you can get better content and you are better served with having content coming from somebody who is successful. And I have been successful, but the past 2 years, I am more than that. I do need to shift and pivot. And that's what's best for my family. That's best for my mental health. That's best, I think, for you as a viewer too, of like, for your weight loss journey. If you're coming to a well that is empty with water, that's not a good well to be coming from. And that I do have other natural strengths, talents, and abilities that would be better suited and suited. So it feels like a breakup, it really does. But I've been praying about this for a while, and I want to be honest and authentic always. And the journey of Countess of Low Carb and Friends has been awesome. And I feel like this new journey of wherever it takes is going to be awesome. But I want to be honest, and I don't want to feel forced, and I want to make consistent content. And I think that's the main reason why I haven't been, is how dare I come out here and share these things if I'm really grappling with that myself? That's not helpful. So know that I love you. Know that this journey has been amazing to be here with you as the Countess of Low Carb. And if that name changes or you see other changes here, know that I'm really, really grateful. I'm really, really grateful because it's given me the ability to be on Amazon Live and to do a lot of other really, really cool things that make my heart go pitter patter. So, I love you. I'm grateful for you. If you do continue to stay here in that space, I'm really grateful for that too. We do have a lot of fun, exciting content coming out. I have a whole bunch of new series that I've been doing our upcoming content release. We've got a whole bunch of new series that are going to be coming out, shifting along the new lines. But don't be surprised if you do see a name change here. But maybe not. I don't know. I've been praying about that too. It just feels sad. It feels sad to change the name even. But I'm grateful for you, and I'm grateful for the past 4 years to be here on YouTube. What a journey! But I'm excited for the new journey that's coming too, and I wanted to be honest with you about those upcoming changes. So let me know in the comments if you have any questions.
Okay, I didn't say in that one, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. I didn't say my outro that I normally do. I thought I would cry more. I didn't cry as much in there. I think that video, very telling. And I encourage you to go back. If you have old videos and photos and you've been on this journey, more than a few months, go back and look at them. For me, I can see in my face how inflamed and puffy I am. I can see sitting in the same chair. I think it's the same chair I'm sitting in now, of how uncomfortable I felt sitting in that chair. And it takes me back to going back to that space of like, so much has changed in my life. I don't live stream for Amazon Live really anymore. I will for upcoming for Q4 for like Prime Day and Black Friday and Cyber Monday and stuff like that. And for the holiday content, I will. But I used to do a daily show and we had a 24/7 live streaming basically on Countess of Shopping. It was, yeah, Countess of Shopping and Friends on Amazon. And I don't do that anymore. Relationships have for sure changed from that video. And the person who I am has changed too. And my priorities and values of like, what I even like doing in my free time, totally, totally different from my before and after. And I know that so many of you can relate that your lives are different too. Relationships are different with your children or your partner, and what you want out of life is different. I know for me, looking back in that video, I just feel so much pain. And I want to give her a hug and be like, sorry, there's like hair stuck on my face. I want to give her a hug and be like, relief is coming. Shannon said in her email, she's like, she's talking about how I had talked about how I was in pain in that video. And I was still actively binge eating every night. And it was humiliating, like so humiliating. And feeling that of I don't live that life anymore. And what a relief. Just that alone is the binging component of not hiding my food. And I don't hide food. Like literally, just before I filmed this video, I had roasted some carrots. I was so excited. If you guys saw it on last night's, or by the time you see this, it won't be last night's, but it was the Monday night live stream I did. I was talking about roasting carrots. I ended up roasting them. I didn't do it on the live stream, but I did end up roasting them. And I ate them and it was so awesome. I ate them in front of my husband. I was like, these are so good. And I had a piece of cheese and it was so like, that was just like my little snack and it was a happy little clam. And like, that's so different. I was craving roasted carrots. Like, who is this person? You know what I mean? Like, who to go from that morbidly obese, over 300 pounds, to this now of working out and lifting, and my health changes, my blood panel changes. Like, what a gift. And so what I want to encourage you, I'm trying not to cry. What I want to encourage you with this video is what can you do today to help move you along your weight loss journey? There's something that you're not doing that you know you need to do to help push you to the next level. What is that something? Only you know. Whether you've talked about it with anybody or you've not talked about it with anybody, why don't you do that today? I'm not saying like, go do that today. Instead, I should make it more of a declarative sentence. Go do that today. Not why not, go do that today. What is it you need to do? You know what I need to do today? Lift. After this video, my hair and my makeup are cute, and I don't like lifting when my hair and makeup are cute because it messes it up. I need to go lift after this though, regardless. I care more about lifting than my hair and makeup. So what is your proverbial thing you need to do? For me, it's lifting because I know the muscle mass loss that I've had going from over 300 pounds to now losing 112 pounds. and being almost 6 feet tall, of how much, like in my booty, it's flapjack booty. There's no muscle back there. I need to build that muscle, A, because I don't want a flapjack booty, but B, because I want my bottom to be strong. I want my legs to be strong. And the way that they're going to get strong is through lifting. And through lifting, through reps, and lifting over and over and over. Every other day I'm lifting. Every day I'm hustling. And so I want to encourage you for your weight loss journey. You've got something today you need to go do that's going to move the needle for you a lot. What is that? It may simply be you need to go get a mammogram or a colonoscopy or maintenance stuff, and maybe like that, because that's going to move the needle a lot. Confirming all is well, whether the mammogram or colonoscopy or whatever it is from like maintenance side of things. Maybe it's as simple as just walking. Maybe it's as simple as just tracking your food today, or learning what your protein grams you should be eating specifically for today, because it varies for everybody. People always ask how many grams of protein I eat, which is, the answer is, my dietitian told me 105 to 140, but I'm almost 6 feet tall and I lift. And I'm basically a maintenance. There's a difference in that. And I lost a lot of muscle, and I'm trying to build muscle. I'm trying to build muscle and lose a little bit more fat, just a little bit. Basically at maintenance, but just a little bit. And so that's going to be different for you. So maybe that's for you figuring out your protein grams. But I want you also, if you've been on this journey for more than a couple of months, to reflect back how your life has changed. Because I'm sure in a lot of ways, for me, one of the first things I noticed with my life was not huffing and puffing walking up the stairs. Like, I used to be so winded walking up my steps. I'd be like gasping for air. It's kind of scary, actually. I don't do that anymore. I just ran up the stairs like 3 times for this video for a couple of different reasons. And I wasn't winded at all. I do find myself getting winded sometimes in front of the camera, and I think it's because I get so excited. That's why. And I get a little bit anxious as well. And I think that's why I get winded, but it's not like a physical, before it was physical, like physically in my body was like, I can't breathe. And so that's one of the big changes for me, is also just breath. Getting really, really sweaty in the summertime. That has been, I still get sweaty. Honey, I still sweat, but not like the way I used to, of where I would change my pants and my undergarments multiple times throughout the day in the summertime because I would get so sweaty. And so I'm so grateful I still get sweaty, but not like I used to. So there's these different nuances, like the big strokes things, but also just the little strokes things too, of I can cross my legs. Literally this morning I was taking my shower and I pulled my towel all the way over. If you know, you know. The towel did not have a gap, that like triangle pizza of where it was like open. I don't have that. The towel can fully wrap around my body and I have full coverage, which is helpful. Crossing my legs on an airplane, being able to buckle the airplane belt. And then it's like major things of like riding a horse now. That's, I love Maggie. I want to go ride her so badly. She is a Clydesdale, and she's the best. She's the sweetest. I found out that she had lost her colt, her daughter, too. And I was like, oh my God, I was like trying not to cry at the barn when someone told me that it was like a random other horseback rider. She had no idea my backstory. I was like, trying not to cry. I was like, no wonder I'm so connected to this beautiful horse. But anyways, all of that to say, if you have stuff in your life today that I want you to celebrate and recognize, and you have stuff in your life that you need to work on. So let's do both. Daniel Tiger says we can feel 2 things at the same time, and that's okay. So we're going to do both. We're going to, and higher thinking levels, studies have shown, is when you have the capacity to see both. Did you know that? There you go. That's your fun fact for today. I don't have a source to cite other than one of my therapists, my group therapy back that I did a long time ago. My group therapist said that it is. And I trusted her. She was very science and evidence-based. But so feeling excitement and gratitude and focusing on what we did well, and also being like, I'm gonna rock this. We will rock you with my new upcoming changes too. Because I think striving for the next goal is also important, recognizing where we've been and where we're going. So for you, where are you going? For you to go to that place, and for me, I'll use my I statements, for me to go to the next level with my health, there's certain things I'm gonna have to give up, and there's certain things I'm gonna have to take and do, right? And that is gonna make some sacrifices to get to this point, i.e. going to go lift right now. I don't care about the excuses, I need to go lift. Literally. So I need to get my work done, and then I need to go be in the gym for a while. I even told my husband that. I was like, we're having a date together at 2:30, which is in 2 hours. I still have another YouTube video to film and I need to go lift. So like all of that's going to come together, but I'm going to figure it out and do it. And so for you, if you have that too, you're going to figure it out and do it, because that's the type of person you are. If you're in the Countess of Shopping community, that is the type of person you are. So I hope this video has helped encourage you. For me, it made me super obviously emotional with it. And I'm really, really grateful for that I am a totally different person. I feel differently about myself, the confidence, the inner confidence, because it's evidence-based. Evidence, success begets success, and you can evidence stack. Once you know you can do something, you do more of that. So continue to build that evidence, continue to stack that belief system for you. And I'm really pumped that you're here too, by the way. If you made it this far in the video, you're a bestie. So hey bestie, hi you. Our emoji of the day is a carrot. If you saw the live stream on Monday, I was talking about roasting my carrots. They were so good, y'all. I just put a little avocado spray down, cut up my organic carrots. They were nice and crispy, so they were like sugary kind of from the carrots. I didn't put any honey or maple syrup, none of that on there. I just literally sprayed it. It was so good. So good. So carrot is our emoji of the day. I do emojis of the day to get to know you better because I care. People putting their name over and over and over in our community with thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people. That's how I know you. And so literally, like, it's crazy that an emoji of the day would be that powerful, but it's true. It's true, and it's also my bat signal to pray over you. If you don't believe in prayer, I will uplift you in positive thought, as all are welcome at the Countess of Shopping table. My sweet friends, thank you to Shannon for this great video idea. Even if no one watches this video, it meant something to me, and it's made me go focus today on what I need to do to get in gear here. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others. I'm Countess of Shopping. Count my blessings, because life is delicious. I will see you tomorrow, friends. Bye, guys.